Hi there, my name is Eli, and welcome back to my channel, Elijah. And in today's video, I am very excited because I have the brand new Monster High Fang Vote Catty Noir doll. I did purchase two. Yeah, I wanted two of her. This doll is part of the Fang Vote, so there's a lot that entails. I'll try to be pretty brief, okay? Fang Vote is sort of a doll Monster High seems to do annually, usually towards the beginning of the year. And we get a vote as a community on various aspects of this doll. So for Caddy, if I remember correctly, we got a vote on her makeup, her hairstyle, some of her accessories like her headset and her belt pieces, her shoes, and then I think just the packaging overall, like the background image and these images and stuff. So we, as fans of Monster High, helped create this doll essentially. It's a fun concept. I like it. And then after that, the doll goes up for pre-order, and she's available for 2 weeks to purchase. And then after that pre-order period, that's it. That's the only time you can buy her. And then that was in March or April, I want to say. And she now just shipped in early November. So about a 6 to 8 month turnaround. And that's how Fang Vote works. So I'm very excited. Also, why I'm really excited is because this is Monster High G3's first Skullector doll. There was a collector Fancy Laguna, but that was not an official Skullector doll. That was sold on Mattel Creations. So for someone like me who really does love and adore Monster High Generation 3, I hope that this Caddy can open up the door for us receiving more G3 Skullectors in the future. Yeah, so I hope she did well. I don't know the metrics. I don't know if she did well or if she did poorly. I'm not too sure, but I hope she did well because I want more G3 Skullectors bad. So that's the idea of Fang Vote. The downsides to that is if you're watching this video and tuning in right now and you happen to really like Caddy and you didn't buy her, it's just a little difficult to get her because you probably have to resort to things like eBay or Mercari or trying to trade with someone. So that is one glaring downside, but it is fun, I think, as a community that it can be we helped create her. So here she is. I will say, even though we did get a vote on this packaging, I don't love it. It's not my favorite. It just does not feel as deluxe as the first two Fang Vote dolls, Rochelle and Jennifer. But I will still be keeping one in the box and I will be unboxing one. I'm unboxing this one because I inspected them and I think she's prettier. And I like to unbox the pretty ones and keep the less pretty ones in the packaging. So that's what I'm doing. But yeah, the packaging's fine. There's some stars and hearts and stuff that are on this clear plastic and they're sort of puffed out. So there is some dimension there. And then on the front, it says Catty Noir in metallic foil. There's a nice shattered mirror dance floor. And then even the background image is pretty nice. It's a stage with Caddy's image. And once again, more shattered mirror. Caddy, she reuses the same motifs. So you'll be hearing a lot of shattered mirror, broken hearts, things like that. It's her thing. She's a superstitious cat, So there's a 13 on her necklace. You're gonna be seeing a lot of it. And then on the back right there, oh, it says Fang Vote on the sides. It's pretty tiny, but it's there. And then on the back, it's sort of like a tour poster. It says, Feline Fine Tour, come dressed in a meowsing lurks, fit for the slime light. And then what else does it say? It says, shining on stage the 13th at midnight, the one and only super stylish and superstitious superstar is kicking off her tour with the fierce performance at Monster High. That was a lot. And then there's some songs as well. So I think this is really cool. If you were unboxing the doll, you can also probably cut this out and use it as a poster. But she also came with a poster. So this was in the box covered in tissue, and then taped to the tissue paper was said poster right here. I love it. I think it looks gorgeous. I want to frame it. It's really cool. Yeah, I love that they give us posters for the Fang Vote dolls. And yeah, there it is. So you kind of get 2 in 1 with this doll if you really want to cut this out, which I think is pretty cool. Okay, that's enough rambling of Caddy. I really want to unbox her. So I'm going to unbox this gorgeous school, and then I'll be right back and we'll take a closer look without any glare interrupting us. So one sec. All right, I have unboxed Caddy. Here she is. I love her. She is grand. Her outfit is very voluminous and I love the silhouette. And even next to my other Caddies, she just she takes up a lot of space. She's gonna need her own unique display for me because she can't have dolls next to her very easy because of her outfit. But I love it. Just first impressions, taking it out of the box, holding her, seeing her, she's gorgeous. Okay, and then she did come with a doll stand. It was in like a little paper packaging like this. I put it on. It's a saddle stand. I feel like with this outfit, with this huge coat, I mean, you're not really going to get a stand around her waist very easy. So I can see why they settled on a saddle stand. Don't love a saddle stand, but at least the base is unique. It's a custom base. It says Catty Noir in a big shattered heart design. Very cool. And then she just like slides on like this. Like so. And I'm trying to position her. She does not fall off. She's decently stable. Like, she's pretty good. I don't think she's going anywhere. So there she is out of the packaging. I love her. She's so gorgeous. Okay, I don't even know where to begin. We're gonna start with her hair and makeup. So here she is up close. Catty in G3 does have this like slight luminescence to her skin, like this subtle purple shift, and it's gorgeous. It looks so stunning. And then, I mean, this face is perfectly done. I'm very picky when it comes to my screenings. Like, I am the type where I am in, you know, Walmart and Target, like inspecting my dolls. And it's always nerve-wracking when you're ordering a doll online, like a collector doll, and you just don't know what they're gonna look like. So I'm glad that I got what looks to be like a near perfect screening. Just look at this design. I love it. Also, the star designs are probably my favorite part of this. Like, they're kind of an asymmetrical design where here it's sort of on her lower cheek, and then here it's veering up into her forehead. But in person, there is like a slight, I don't know, shimmer to this design. Like the way they printed it, it's really, really cool. It is like almost like a pale peach tone, and then it kind of ombres out to a hot pink. I just love, love, love the star design. It looks so good. This side also has like more star details on the cheek, little dots right there. This makeup feels fit for the stage, and it is really, really cool. I just have no words. I love the white lashes as well. That's kind of what they did on Scary Sweet Birthday recently. So I like that detail. I do really like her edges too, but you can't really see them because her hair's tied back. But there is like a special star shape right here on her edge right there, on like her edge pattern. So I wish it was more visible. If you were to like take this doll's hair down and like restyle it, I'm sure you could see it, but like as it stands, we can't really see it, which is sad, but like I know it's there, so it's not the end of the world. And then I don't love her lip color just because it feels very similar to her core doll, but if we compare the two, it is different. Like, I thought it was the exact same lip color. It's like practically the same, but seeing them side by side, it is technically different. Like, this one almost has a two-tone lip where like the bottom lip is a more pink tone and then the upper lip is more of like a dark burgundy. Here, I don't really know what they were going for. It's not two-tone necessarily. It's kind of splotchy now the more that I'm looking at it, but it is different. These lips are different. Hopefully you can tell on camera. And then even seeing these two side by side, they've definitely perfected Catty's eyes. Like, I don't know. This is my core Catty. I love and adore her, but like these eyes are a little bit smaller and the screening looks less warped. Like, this eye looks a little bit warped over here. Maybe it's just mine, but still a gorgeous doll, but like I much prefer the Fang Vote one. She's so good. But there's a quick side by side if you were curious. Okay, so for me, face 10 out of 10, no notes. I adore her. Moving on to her hairstyle, she does have a head full of two-toned micro braids. We have a hot pink and a baby pink. Mine are pretty good. I think I saw one with a snag. Like, okay, this one has a bit of a snag right there. I can just like trim that. But for the most part, they're not like snagged and messed up. Like, the braids are in really great shape, which for me, like something like this, it does irk me. I am kind of like type A and that's gonna bug me, but the hair is really nice. I love micro braids. It looks gorgeous. I also love the hairstyle with these two tendrils tied back in like a side part, and then they're tied in the back right there and then tied up into her ponytail. And then she has a lot of like adornment going on. It could be a little bit overwhelming, but for a pop star, I kind of like it. It's giving, you know, more is more. She has a chrome headset, earrings, and like a ponytail cuff. So 4 things going on, but like I said, I love it. And for me, the star of the show here is the chrome headset. I do wish she had more chromed accessories, but like this headset is stunning. I love the star design on the side of her head. Not like she has ears there or anything, but like who cares? This is a fantasy fashion doll. Like, this is a gorgeous design. Just that star is so striking. And then the spikes as well are really, really cool. Also, the headset is like perfect, Like it sits right in front of her mouth, just at the perfect position. And then the microphone is a little skelette. Like, come on now, it's so cool. And then she does have different earrings. This one right here has a little 13 at the top. Let me see if I can show you. Right there, and then this one does not. And they both have some hot pink paint detail. And then she does have a hair cuff. It is nice, there's some stars on it. And then it is held into place with some elastic just to make sure it doesn't fall off. So I love the whole thing. It is so gorgeous. And like these braids, I will never complain. I love, love, love micro braids. I just hope that this Caddy does not set like a weird precedence that because she's a Skullector doll, that like it excludes playline dolls from getting micro braids. Like I still want a playline doll with a head full of micro braids. So like, do not let this stop you, Mattel Creations. Do not let it stop you. I know it's kind of one of those things where it's like, because they did this Caddy with micro braids, if they do it in playline, there's gonna be people like, oh, see, like Fang Vote Catty isn't worth it if they're just gonna give that to a playline doll. Y'all need to stop saying that or else we're never gonna get it. Like, I don't care. I want it both playline and I want it in both Skullector. Like, I want best of both worlds. Okay, that's what I'm getting at, but adore it. Perfect hairstyle. Look at it. Soft, no product. Oh, gorgeous. Okay, moving on down to her fashion. I like it. This glitter does like, I don't want to touch it because I don't want it to fall off, but like for y'all, I'll test it. Like, okay, there's not like any glitter rubbing off. Okay, I got like one speck there, but for the most part, it seems to be pretty well adhered to the bodysuit. I'm just always a type where it's like, I don't want glitter coming off. Like, so I'm happy. It seems to be stuck on there. The bodysuit's a little plain, and this is one of the assets we did not get a vote on. Like, this was already predetermined for us. So, you know, it's fine. I think the bodysuits are all different though. Like the shattered mirror design is gonna vary piece by piece depending on how your fabric was cut. I like mine with this like shatter right here. I think that's gorgeous. So like, I like that aspect. I always talk about this in my reviews. I love when a pattern is unique on each piece, like just depending on how yours was cut. And I think mine was cut really nicely. Like this is a really nice focal point. And then she has a lot of accessories going on as well. She has this like metal chest piece as well. It's meant to look like metal, it's plastic, but I like it. There's more spikes going on to give her that sense of edginess. She does have a collar with a 13 right there, and then it goes on in the back, and it is held into place with the clasp right there. So there you can see it. And then she does have this belt accessory. It's a black belt. It says Noir there in pink. It's okay. I don't love this right here. Like if this was of course a metal accessory, it would be way nicer, but for what it is, it's fine. I do like the stars, those are cute, but like this, if anything on this doll, this to me is the most playline. Like they could have gone a little bit more deluxe, right? They could have. And then going on down, we'll come back to this. Going on down to the shoes. Look at these shoes. I love fabric boots. I think for Skullectors, if I recall correctly, we had fabric shoes on the Fang Club Gulia, but since then I don't remember. Oh, House of Wolf Claudine as well, but it was kind of like the boot slipper situation. But here are these shoes. I love the ruching on them. It is so beautiful. I do worry in the future that this will peel, but for now I'm not going to worry because it is so gorgeous. I kind of want to take it off just to see like what that is like. We have to, right? We have to. Okay. Yeah, I feel like that's going to be easy to get on. There's the inside. There's Caddy's foot, just the Caddy foot, and then you see, it seems like it's going to be easy to get back on, but you never know. Okay. Yeah, that was really easy. Sometimes with fabric boots in the past, like with Rainbow High, I really struggle getting the foot back in, but that was really easy. And then not only is this metallic fabric with this ruching so gorgeous, but the shoe itself, like, sorry, her cape's covering it. Look at the design. It's like tons of shattered mirror design pieces, and then there's a 13 on both sides. Oh my God, it's gorgeous. And then nothing on the bottom, but like it's chunky. It gives her so much height. It's beautiful, avant-garde. I love it. Yeah, I love these shoes. They're so gorgeous. They're so pretty. She definitely needed like a boot like this. I think her other shoe options were like silver, I want to say. And I think the heel was like a little caddy, like a little Caddy design. It was really cool. Both shoes were really cool, and I hope maybe in the future we see the other shoes, but like I prefer these. These are stunning. All right, and lastly, circling back to Caddy's overcoat, I'm kind of saving the best for last because this really is her like piece de resistance for this doll. It really is the piece that gives her, you know, the drama, the volume, this nice, lovely silhouette. So I like it. I think this piece is really, really cool. And I think surprisingly, it's pretty understated, which I think because the rest of the outfit is so busy, like this already, like there's chains and there's belts and there's like a harness right here. Like there's a lot going on. Even on the head we already talked about, right? There's like earrings, a cuff, a headset. Like she's got a pretty busy design that I do think having this overcoat, you know, be striking and voluminous, but still simple and not over designed does play to its strengths. Like, you know, I really love this taffeta portion with this pink fabric, and they could have easily thrown on like a foil or like a glitter effect or done something, but I feel like just letting this fabric speak for itself, I think is more successful. I prefer this upper portion than this lower portion, but it is really nice. The shape kind of does remind me of like a butterfly here with like just the way the weight is distributed throughout the design. Like it is kind of low-key, kind of giving butterfly a little bit. I don't think that's the intention, but I'm seeing it with my eyes, so I like it. And then I'll take her off the stand so I can show you how it's constructed. It's just kind of sewn right here, and it kind of creates some nice bunching right there that gives it that design. And this fabric, when it bunches like that, it really does just look so pretty. So with this type of stuff, you do kind of zhush it and play with it and see what you can do. But this fabric is really nice. I really do like it. And then as for this like black skirt portion, I think it looks prettier on camera than it does IRL. It's kind of this holographic, shattered like mirror effect. And in real life, okay, it is pretty, but I just think it looks better on camera with the lights shining on it. The only thing I would add to this is I wish like right here, inside there was an extra layer of like tulle fabric or something, because it does give you volume, but it's kind of like a bait and switch because like it's hollow inside. If it gave you volume and then underneath was just like these like layers and ruffles of like tulle fabric or something, I think that would be really pretty. So maybe in my free time, I mean, I'm not a seamstress, but like if I can find a way to add extra fabric right here, that would be a really cool finishing touch. But like it is, look at the shape. It just holds its shape really well, which I really like. So I think this piece is a success. Definitely an upgrade from like Caddy's core doll. You know, her little coat back there was kind of like a shower curtain fabric. This is like high quality fabric, which is to be expected for a $90 doll. So I think this is a total victory. I love it. Yeah, I think it's really, really cool. Okay, and then I kind of want to show her without the coat, just because it's kind of like two outfits in one. Like I said, like she's walking out on stage, she's hyping up the crowd, and then, you know, this is a little bit too big for her to move around, so she's gonna take it off, and then she's gonna strut and pounce around the stage. So I kind of like that concept, that it's kind of like two outfits in one. So you can just remove the hands and the bracelets. Oh, she has bracelets. I think I showed y'all that. This one has a little ring on it. I can't remember, but there's a ring. Okay. And then it just kind of comes off, I assume, right? Yeah, that's pretty easy. There it is. So, you know, if this is too big for you to put on display, if you have limited space, you can just display her like so. Okay, let me put her hands back on so she doesn't look too wild. All right, so there is Caddy without her big voluminous overcoat. She does have a tail as well, and it just kind of has a little slit right there in her mirror bodysuit. I like her tail. Her tail is like so chunky. I just think it's so pretty, and you can't really see it with this coat. So like, you know, here you can actually see her full feline features, which I prefer. And I feel like this is a gorgeous second look. Low-key, I'm tempted to unbox my second one so I can have one with and without the coat. I know that's so stupid, but like, who cares, right? Okay. Yeah, I think this is even really cute. I'm trying to get the belt to sit correctly. Okay. Let's do like a cute hand pose. She's like waving out to the crowd. She's like, stop, stop, no, keep going, more applause, please. Yeah, I love the before and after. Like, this is also really cute and sleek and fashionable. So both are great looks. I'm probably gonna display her with the coat, but I just wanted to show y'all, like, if you're curious what she looks like. But there's Caddy, head to toe. What do we think? Oh, I love her. I'm gonna bring all my Caddies into frame so we can kind of have a beautiful closing shot, because I love Catty Noir. Ever since she, we saw her in G3, I knew she was gonna be one of my favorites. And I'm so glad she has this Skullector doll. This is my reroute from Hollywood with like baby pink hair. I think she's so pretty. And then this is a restyle that I did of her core doll to wear the second Hollywood outfit. And then here is my core Caddy. So we have 3 Caddies so far, one being a Skullector doll. I mean, it's pretty hard for the others to compete, but like, come on now. Here's my, I kind of want her head tilted. Yeah, here's my crew. Oh, I bet you the Hollywood hand, should we do it? Like, I don't want to switch it right now, but this little heart hand on this doll, yeah, that'd be cute. That'd be really cute. But there's my Caddy crew. Side by side, I adore her. I love G3 Caddy and I love this new Skullector doll. Let me know down below in the comments what y'all think of this new Fang Vote Catty Noir. Did you pick her up? Did you pass on her? Do you regret her? Maybe you regret not buying her, or maybe you regret buying her. I would love to know. I think it's so interesting, how we as a community all have different opinions. It's okay for us to disagree from time to time and not see eye to eye, as long as we're civil about it and we can have fun conversation down below. But thank you all so much for watching and hanging out with me today. I was like anxiously awaiting all day to have the time to unbox this doll with all of you. And now that she's like here in my grasps, I am so excited. There's really not much you have to do with this doll either. Like, I don't gotta wash this hair. I'm gonna keep the headset on. Like, she has little ties right here. I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4 on each side, keeping this headset in place. I imagine if I cut that off, like, I can't see this just like staying on. Like, this is defying gravity as it stands. So I'm keeping those ties in. I rarely ever do that, but like for this doll on my display, she's keeping it on. Like, look at her. Look at her. She speaks for herself. She is beautiful. So that is all I have to share for today's video. I'm giving Caddy a 10 out of 10. I'm obsessed. I'm glad I got 2. I do not regret it. And I will be anxiously awaiting to see if we get another G3 Skullector doll. I hope this is not the end for G3. Maybe they were just waiting for like Caddy to be released, and now, who knows? In the near distant future, we'll get another one. Fingers crossed. But that is all I have to share. My name is Eli. This is my channel, JackYyyy. Thank you all so much for watching and hanging out with me. I would love if you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch all of you beautiful people in the next one. Okay, goodbye. Okay, wait, I know I'm like here, but I'm thinking too, like, okay, you see how Hollywood over here has the glove situation with the pink hands? If you want to do like a no coat look, imagine the gloves on this. Do we try it? I feel like I have to try it. I know she's holding an award. I'm just going to try it because like there's so many, even though Caddy only has 3 dolls, I feel like there's so much potential with her. Let's just give it a go. I don't have a second Hollywood Caddy, so I can't steal these because I like them on that doll. But like, I just have to see what this would give. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, and then the ruching here to parallel the ruching. Oh yeah, I'm glad I tried that because that is perfect. Do we do it on both? I feel like we gotta do it on both because like we have to see the complete vision. Okay. All right, there she is real quick, just giving her the Hollywood ruched gloves. I mean, that is like a whole second look at this point. And you know what? Because I have it already in front of me, let's just throw on the first stool. Oh my God. Yeah, now she's like award ready. She just like hopped off the stage. She's like, thank you guys so much for the award. Ah! Okay, yeah, that was a fun little quick restyle. I mean, if you call it a restyle, but like, I just wanted to see because, you know, the arms were a little bare, but if you have Hollywood and you have Fang Vote, you can do a little restyling, a little mix and match. Okay, for real though, that's all I wanted to share because I was so curious, but that's all I have. Goodbye.